You love the swoopy flow trails, you're good on the janky DH. But if you still yearn for some good old-fashioned backcountry single track, well, we've got the trail for you. Hi, I'm Paul Andrews here with another episode of PNWmtb from Seattle. We're here to talk about Buck Mountain near Winthrop in the North Cascades. Now, this was one of the first big group rides I ever did on a mountain bike nearly 30 years ago during the annual Fall Methil Valley Mountain Bike Festival, now sadly deceased. I still even have a t-shirt from back then. During the festival, the Winthrop Trails Association would load us up into shuttle buses and drive us up a dirt road where we'd get to ride back down through classic high country trails. A lot of Buck Mountain remains as it was back then, but there's a new climbing trail, thanks to the MBSTA, which does not, as you might assume, stand for the Methil Valley Singletrack Advocacy, but instead is Methil Valley Sport Trails Association, now more commonly referred to as just Winthrop Trails. Also, one word to the wise, this is not the Blue Buck Trail, which it often is confused with. That's on the other side of the valley and is a whole other adventure in itself, but the two really have nothing in common other than the word buck. Anyway, historical musings aside, this is as good as mountain bike single track gets. You park up the Cub Creek Road and then ride a short distance on the road before catching the new climbing trail. Watch the signage though, you can get misdirected by an arrow at the junction pointing the wrong way. You want to bear left, counterintuitively, at the Y. The new trail is really sweet, gentle, and winding, although you do encounter occasional hoofed friends who, although willing to share the trail, will give you an opinion about your presence. Oh, they're pooping right in front of us, Jim.
So, that's news for you?
Another critter you want to keep an eye out for is rattlesnakes, as you'll want to wander around a bit on the brushy viewpoints up top. Now, you never really quite top out on Buck Mountain. The summit isn't like an outcropping with a sweeping 360 view or anything, but instead just another break in the trail. After a short, fast downhill, you get the first of several reminders that you're still in rolling backcountry. Although you spend the next several miles basically on the downward trend, a Buck Mountain descent is never far from another Buck Mountain climb. Up and down you go. And that's really my only quibble with this wonderful trail. There isn't any really long, sustained DH section. Either you hit a series of switchbacks that break your momentum, or you have to do another set of risers before your next stretch of descent. It'd be nice if Buck Mountain were all downhill after topping out, but hey, I don't want to come across as some spoiled mountain biker. There's loads of viewpoints here where you can stop and suck in how great a ride can be. Buck Mountain is a grand and glorious trail, a reminder of mountain biking's roots, what got us to where we are today. So enjoy, and I hope sometime I'll see you soaking in the sun and views out on Buck Mountain Trail.